figured go live tonight a little bit because folks have been asking about Tdub Fest they were having September of 2024. So that's just a few months away, and just figured, hey, why not answer some of those questions for you? So the first one is a couple of folks have said, hey, can you describe what the camping is like out there, what the area that we're going to be in is like? Now, where we camped at last year, there was a huge open flat area. There were no trees. It was just kind of dirt and sagebrush. And we had tents out there. We had a few trailers there. We had folks with their camper vans out there. So those were all in this one main area where there was kind of no trees, no nothing. Now, if you went a little bit farther to the west, out by where Rodney was with Yamaha Tdub Club and Dustin was with Dual Dorks, they were up in some of the junipers where they were camping up in there. They had a little bit more shade, but it is more of a desert area. So you're going to have like dirt and like juniper trees, and that's about it up there that you're going to be camping in. There's no restrooms. There's no water. There's like nothing really around there. So if you want to go, you know, we recommend you kind of take your own stuff. We had water out there. We had food out there. And everybody gathered around the main camp at night. And we all just hung around the big campfire. So if you want to come out there, that's kind of what the area is like. It is plenty big. There's a lot of room for tents, trailers, all that stuff. So if you want to come, plan accordingly to that. Now, some have asked, you know, why don't we do it in a different area? Well, this area is actually big enough that it held all of us. We weren't crowded. There was plenty of places for everybody to camp. And it wasn't like everybody was pressed in on one another. There was a lot of room. Now, as far as the riding went, there was like the Alberta train tunnel. There was a few mines out there that you could go check out. There was a bunch of just like old 2-lane roads that haven't been used in forever. That's an old mining area where we were at. So there's a whole bunch of roads that go up into the hills. And if you want to see what some of that stuff is like what some of the trails are like, look at Dual Dorks did a video, and Tdub Club just did a couple videos with it also. He actually, Rodney from Tdub Club, just posted one tonight. So I'll put the links to their videos in this description as well once this is over. So as far as like folks have said, well, what, you know, is there like hotels and stuff around? Well, there's a few towns to the north and to the east that are going to have like a few hotels that you can stay in if you want to do that are probably within, I would say, anywhere from a half hour to a 45-minute drive to our camp area. So Saratoga Springs is just to the north of where we'll be. They have hotels and like restaurants and all that stuff there. So if that's something that you want to do and still come with us, hey, I'm saying hi to the folks who are checking in here. Croquetin Capitan. Hello. And also Spider FF. Hi, welcome. Glad to see you guys here. As far as like the lodging goes, it's up there, up north, about half hour, 45 minutes away. Hey, Chad with Rally Adventures is here too. Good to see you, dude. JP says hi. This is English, Spider. What's going on? Look at this. Everybody chiming in. Thanks, guys, for all being here. Again, there's camping, or excuse me, not camping. There's hotels up north, up in Saratoga Springs you can stay at. And then if you want to go to the east, probably about a 35 to 45-minute drive, you've got Payson, you've got Spanish Fork, and you've got Springville that all have hotels that you can definitely stay in. So those are some things that you can check out if you want to stay somewhere and then come ride with us the next day, or, you know, whatever. So there's those places out there that you can do as well. Somebody did ask, what about like tickets, or do you have to buy stuff to get in there? No, you don't. So right now, this is a ride. I'm just inviting everybody to come out and ride with us. It's not going to be like a big, like, oh, you got to pay to be here. You got to pay to do this. You got to pay to do that. Any of that stuff. So we're just having folks come out and just come out and hang out with us. So it will be 3 days. It's Friday, September 20th, Saturday, the 21st, and then Sunday, the 22nd, is when we're going to be heading back home. So last year we had a few folks that met us out there a little bit earlier. Some showed up on Wednesday, some showed up on Thursday, and then like a lot of the other folks, no, Chad, it is not limited to just the TWs. I had another guy ask me that. So yeah, dude, come on out and hang out with us. We'd love to have you there. So I kind of lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday is when we'll most be there. Yes, camping, and that's true. So Square Body Shelly was there with us last year. He's in here. We had a blast. Everybody just hanging out around, you know, the fire and having a good time. Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday we kind of all just split up. What is he even talking about? I don't know what they're talking about, so I'm just trying to explain what's going on here. So far, we have heard that Dustin from Dual Dorks will not be able to make it this year, which I'm kind of bummed about because having him out there last year with us was an absolute blast. Rodney from Tdub Club, I'm thinking he's coming. And then Adventure Riley might be making the trip. I'm not saying for sure, but he might be making the trip down from Canada with a couple of his buddies. So we're hoping there's going to be quite a few of the TW guys out there. And that was one of the other questions that came up with some of those guys. Was like, hey, do I have to have a TW to come out? No, you don't. So if you want to come out and ride with us, you're more than welcome. We had a few other bikes down there last year. Okay, so making it next year. What is a TW? Oh, hold on. I'll show you what a TW is. When you flip this camera around right here. That is the TW 200. Right there. So, little Yamaha TW 200, 200cc single cylinder with 10.4 inches of travel, a 31.1 inch seat height, 130/80/18 fatty front tire, 180/80/14 fatty rear tire. It is comfortable for two people and it works extremely well. It is a 5-speed. So if you're looking for a fast bike, this isn't it. Anyways, so that's what the TW 200 is. Again, if you want to see what the area is like, you can check out some of the videos that I did. Check out some of the videos that Tdub Club did. Some of the videos that Dual Dorks did. All of us were out there. All of us were filming. And we were having a great time. So if there's any other questions that you have about Tdub Fest, put them in the comments below. Make sure to check the video description. We did have a bunch of games last year. The guys from Rocky Mountain were out there, or Rocky Mountain ATV. They came out. Had a bunch of swag. We did a bunch of like TW games. There was a hill climb competition that was put on by Scatterdad. And I mean, it got pretty interesting to see how it all went. So anyways, if there are any more questions, please, again, feel free to comment and I will do my best to get those answered for you. Again, September 20th through the 22nd. Yes. Truth Seeker, I agree with you on that one. Most miles per mile of any motorcycle I've ever had. Yeah, so September 20th through the 22nd, 2024, Little Moab, Utah. Oh, that was the other question that was asked. Google Maps said that Little Moab was in Colorado. It's not. It's out here in central Utah, just west of Utah Lake. It's in between like the road that goes out to Eureka, Utah, and also Saratoga Springs. So just there on the west side of the lake, that's where we'll be. If there are any other questions, please feel free to ask. And just wanted to give you a quick update. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for chiming in. Thanks for the questions, although some of them were kind of like whatever. And we're hoping to see you September 20th through the 22nd. Again, no, you don't have to have just a TW to come out. So, Chad, bring out the WR250. Come have a good time with us, and we will see you guys there. I'm Matt. This is MOBStreet, and we'll see you in the next one.